What up folks, I am your graphics rogue and welcome to my first game review. Alien Isolation is an odd one. It's like your 6-year-old son coming into the room to show you a drawing he's made. He's 6. There's no way in hell that drawing's gonna be much better than a retarded chimp rubbing his poo on a piece of bark. But you look down at it anyway in the vague hope that maybe there'll be something to compliment in the shininess and texture of the poo. When lo and behold, it's actually pretty good. Not Jim Lee good, but still very presentable. And just when you're about to go out and show all your friends that, see, he's not retarded, you smell something, look down, and see a small but distinct trail of piss leading into the room. Yes, Alien not Colonial Marines has the honor of being up there with Batman Arkham Asylum and Shadow of Mordor as games that no one expected to be any good.
Station serving the San Cristobal Medical Facility and cease until...
Sorry, you startled me. And by all accounts, these games had no right to be good. Just look at them. 2 movie tie-in games and a Batman game. A Batman game! So first things first, I should get this out of the way before the mewling fucks start pissing in their pantaloons over the very thought of me criticizing your precious xenomorphic mistress. I'm not a fanboy of the Alien franchise. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. And I don't even know every bit of lore having to do with the franchise. So some things may pass over my head that may have the fanboys jizzing in their spanks. And I may say some things that give me dirty looks at the local comic dungeon, and for that, I'm sorry. I lied. I'm actually not sorry. And for that, I am sorry.
Amethyst, be careful! I'm gonna fall. I'm not gonna fall.
Station serving the San Cristobal Medical Facility.
Sorry, I thought you were an android. Oh wait. So, Not Predator Isolation takes place after the first movie, and we follow the wacky adventures of Amanda Ripley, daughter of, Hicks? I want to say Hicks? Yeah, Hicks. The protagonist from the first movie. She's found working as some kind of space mechanic looking for any clues to the whereabouts of her missing mother, when a Weyland-Yutani agent comes to her with just the clue she's been looking for. She is needed for some reason, possibly for her intricate knowledge of mechanical engineering in case they need her to change a space tire, or build a pipe bomb. You know, because all they're doing is going on a trip to a space station to pick up a thing. I'm sure picking up thing skill would definitely come in handy when what? Oh, you already have somebody else to do that? Oh, okay then.
Ripley? Is that Ripley?
Sorry, you startled me. The thing in question is a black box discovered to be from the Nostromo, the alien-infested ship from the first movie. Your merry crew of Google employees make their way to the space station Sevastopol. A thing happens and our heroine is trapped inside to face any number of dangers from psycho killers, robots in gimp suits, and some weird asshole keeps trying to make you smell his breath. The simplest way to describe this game is it's a lot like Dead Space meets Outlast. You're in space, and like Dead Space, it does a very good job at making you feel like you're in space. There's even a couple zero-G spacewalks that feel pretty realistic.
You, space.
And also like in Dead Space, you're in this one huge place, the Sevastopol, and there's gonna be a lot of backtracking all over the ship. But it's not bad here. The whole station feels lived in, and you really start to feel the character of the station and its inhabitants. What few there are left. It's like Outlast in the way that you're doing a lot of sneaking around in the shadows, fearing for what's around every corner lest you receive a big unwanted smooch in the back of the head. Being surrounded every which way with things trying to kill you, fighting is the last thing you want to do. Killing the people and androids takes too much resources and makes a lot of noise, which you don't want to do. Because even the slightest fart can bring an angry alien monster stampeding into the room. And you won't kill the alien, because you can't kill the alien. Bullets bounce off the thing like soap on a man who just came back from Comic-Con. You hide or you die. There's no middle ground. Well, until you get the flamethrower, but we'll talk about that in a bit. And there's crafting. Because every game has to have crafting now, with the corpse god Mantarok, the one whom all game publishers sold their soul to, will have a planet-destroying tantrum because he's a little too into Minecraft. It's competent though. There are a finite amount of resources to collect to be crafted into any number of helpful med packs and distractions to aid you on your way. I say distractions because that's what they mostly are. Again, you can't kill the alien. Even the pipe bombs don't do much against the thick alien buttocks, but against humans and androids, they're passable. But the scrap you need is finite and sometimes rare, so use your goodies carefully. I like the noisemaker myself, the one in the opposite direction of where you want to go when the dim-witted alien runs after it like a cocaine-addicted dog after a Jim Gaffigan show.
Smoky bacon, crispy bacon, tasty bacon!
This is a scary game, and I was kinda shocked how scary it was. I didn't expect much of anything coming into Illegal Alien Isolation, but as soon as I booted it up and saw the CRTs and VCR tracking aesthetic they were going for, I knew I was in for something different. And this was before I played Blood Dragon, so this was a very weird feeling through the first couple of hours. It's been a long time since I had a CRT, but this brought back a lot of memories.
Not for honor, but for you.
This game is deranged in the 80s, from all the aforementioned CRTs everywhere, to all the analog technology, to that tacky blouse that the pilot wears. Was this a thing in late 70s sci-fi? Why was this a thing? If you're an Aliens fan, this looks like an Alien game, from those padded walls to the outdated yet futuristic tech. Jeez, don't tell these people about Windows 98. It'll blow their fucking minds. I'm too young to get a nostalgia boner from all those green screen computers all over the place, but it does make me dread the thankfully long dead dystopian past where the computer was used for something other than porn.
Say what?
Say what?
Say what?
Say what?
Say
Say
what?
what?
Say what?
Yeah, I know, just look at some Brazilian fart porn to clear your mind. Basically, the atmosphere and sound is top-notch. You feel like you're on this out-of-commission space station, with every creak and rustling vent added with this nice music track. It makes you dread turning every dark corner, for fear of an android struggle snuggle or an alien French kiss.
Try and rest.
How is she?
Dead now. Tense and terrifying are the two big words in balloon font hovering over this game. That is, until the game turned into Doom. I don't know what happened during the development of this game, but it's almost like they had too much money going into it. At a certain part of the game, it's like Joe Developer went up to Desmond, publisher, and said, "Hey there, boss, we finished making Alien Isolation. It's a rootin' tootin' good time and ready to ship." To which Desmond replies, "What? We still got 20 million in the budget for this game. Put in first-person shooting, and shotguns, and flamethrowers, and waves of faceless, uninteresting human enemies. Those shit kids will eat it up. And also get the original cast of Alien to come in and record lines for a what-if scenario. And then lock it behind a code and sell it as DLC. We'll make our budget back tenfold. We'll be swimming in the dough." God damn it. It's not bad. All the content is good, but the second half of the game just isn't as pants-shittingly tense as the first.
Diarrhea.
It's not really all that necessary, really. Bigger is not always better, and I think AI should have taken that to heart a little bit more. Although the Ripley what-if scenario was kinda cool. And so was the spacewalk. I'm always a sucker for zero-G spacewalks in games.
Well, that was fun. Now for eons of loneliness.
The voice acting was top-notch. Even bald William Wallace didn't skimp given the screen time he has between showing up and getting an unwelcome back massage. The story is competent and sometimes engaging, but nothing special. There was one weird part where one of your companions had to hook into the main computer brain of the working Joes to make them stop killing people because he was also an android and he could do that. But I was confused because I couldn't remember when they made that clear. I kinda assumed he was an android because it's Alien and someone has to be the android, but I was waiting for a big reveal and I don't remember one. He just sorta droidceptions himself and Amanda is acting like she knew all along. Either that's a bit of a fuck up or I'm crazy. Wait, hold on. What? Oh, okay. The Robin Williams that lives in my closet tells me I'm not crazy. And there's no autosave in this game, which in a modern day AAA game is a very weird concept. I had to learn the hard way that there was no autosave, but it's not so bad. It adds to the tension of needing to go through the levels without getting your ass literally chewed out, lest you start from the save point 30 minutes back. And you better hope you remember to save at that point. Well, it would be fun if it didn't crash every 5 minutes. I don't know about others, and maybe they made a patch since I played, but there were so many crashes. I lost count of how many crashes there were. I felt like the paparazzi were following me and the alien was a little tipsy on the wheel, and if you have any more than a fuzzy idea of what I'm talking about, then congratulations, you old fuck! Oh, I made myself feel bad. So at the end of the day, what have we got? A good game that could have been a great game. It was scary until it wasn't. It was intriguing until it wasn't. It was like the first part of the game is... and the next thing you know is like...
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. It goes from one thing and then the other. Well, no, I'm kind of exaggerating. It's not that big of a jump. It's more like, well, fucking god damn it. That was fucking weak. Completely ruined it. Been wanting to use that fucking clip for so long, and then I turned out some weak sauce with it, and that was just, you know what? I don't know. You know, the whole reason I even wanted to do the review was so I could use the clip, cause it's funny. It's a funny clip. It's funny. I messed it up. I might as well just throw the whole video out. Just throw it all out. Yeah, we're done. No more. No more video. Jeez, I'm just gonna go play another game for a while. Get my mind off this shit.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my
God damn it! And what kind of score will we be giving such an almost masterpiece? And yes, we are giving it a score because I like scores. They're a quick and simple measure of how the critic felt about a thing. Sometimes you may not agree, but wow, you couldn't even fathom the amount of fucks I don't give. Look, just take scores with a grain of salt and make your own decisions based on the information given. That way we're all happy. And what will be the first official Rogue Empire game review score? Well, squeeze your facehuggers in glee, cause it's a good one. I give Alien Isolation an 8 out of 10. Would've got a 9 if it weren't for all the bugs. Would've got a solid 10 if it ended the first time it ended. Lord of the Rings syndrome this one has. A good solid show, CA. And that's a reasonable number, right? Based on the information I've relayed about it? Number scores don't have to be such a bad thing. It's not like they're the exclusive tool of drunken paraplegic chimps. God damn it.
Station serving the San Cristobal Medical Facility and its
I just like doing that.